Hey, what's up everybody? Kevin Andrews again here, and it's been a minute since I've done a video, but I had a request to do how to look like a rock star when you don't have an instrument. So I'm just going to explain a couple things to you. It's going to be kind of fun, kind of fast, and what I tell other artists to do. But also go ahead and look at my videos, how to structure a 20 to 25 minute set. 9 mic hand positions when you're doing a ballad, singing at convention large gatherings, and the 3 quick artist tips. So I'm not going to be covering those. Go check those out. Here are some new things. First, watch for your habits. When you go back and you watch your video, watch for your bad habits, whether it be like you're always stomping a foot to the music. Some artists, they always have their pinky up, something random. There's always going to be a little tick or something different that you're doing that you're going to want to get rid of, that you do every single time, okay? I would say 95% of my artists that I work with have some bad habit that you want to kick there. Everybody's like, that's weird. And you don't really know it until somebody points it out to you, or unless you watch a video and be like, oh my gosh, I do that all the time. So watch for those things. That's number one. Number two, okay, if songs look different, they should also sound, or if they sound different, they should also look different, okay? People do the same thing. They just sit there. They just stand there. They don't do anything. Try to think of new things. Take chances with your music, okay? And we're going to transition to that by telling the story, okay? Now, when you sing a song, it shouldn't just be the lyrics. People don't just listen and close their eyes. They want to see it. So, break your song down. Okay, say the words. Don't sing the words, say them, and then do an action with literally every single word. Even if you can't think of one. That's why you do it in the comfort of your own home. So when you're on stage and you've been doing this 400 or 500 times, and you're like, okay, I can do this action with this. Just think when your songs, just try to do an action. And again, when you're actually on stage, you don't have to do the action every single time, but if you can correlate an action to every single word, when you're doing your song here, you might do it this way one time and this way another time, because you're kind of feeling it different. And if you're feeling it different, your audience is going to feel it way differently as well. So that goes. Break down the song, every single word, put an action to, and do that a million times. Take chances with it. What else we got? Dress the part, of course. Dress the part. So I live in Nashville, and whenever I go out to different eateries or bars or clubs or whatever, you can always tell who's a musician by the way that they dress. There's kind of a look to it. If people don't know that you're an artist or a singer or a rock star, then you're doing something wrong. You need to live it, breathe it. Look at Steven Tyler. Look at Bon Jovi. They're constantly on. They constantly look like rock stars, right? So live it. You can't just be this character on stage and then come off and you're like, oh, I'm somebody completely different. It doesn't work like that. Live it, breathe it, all day, every day. That's going to help you get that persona more solidified into who you're trying to become. Mics and mic stands. Boom. Artists that are really doing it have their own mics and mic stands. They don't just use the ones that they go to a venue. So think about that. If you can, with your mics that you bring to your venue, do something cool with it. I know Jennifer Lopez, I think she always has a white microphone. There's another artist, Katy Perry, I think is always has jewels on it. So just make it your own. Even if it's just like a painting thing, you just paint a strip around it. Make it your own. Same thing with the mic stand. What does Steven Tyler always do? He has scarves like wrapped around his mic stand. You know when he comes on stage, he will only use that type of mic. Other people have their own custom ones whenever they go on tour. So think about customizing a mic stand and a mic whenever you go out. Again, adds to the rock star persona. Just close your eyes and visualize that somebody that has a really sick-looking mic stand. They got a crazy cool mic, and then they're dressed the part. Just imagine what that looks like. And then they come on, and they're moving around, showing the actions with everything. That's going to be your rock star status right there. Cool? All right, next thing is improvise with the music, okay? Justin Timberlake does this the absolute best. You need to know your music so good that when there's a hit, just like I talked about doing an action with each word that you sing, whenever you're not singing and there's a hit or a ba-ba-ba, something really distinct in the music, you want to emphasize that with your body language and some little dance move, if you will. And it's not even a dance move, it's just acknowledging you know your music so well that you can do whatever to it. And a thing that Timberlake does really well is even things that you don't hear, he'll like emphasize that. And you're like, oh, I never knew that instrument was in there before. And it's really cool to do. So if you have like a ba-ba-ba, you can go ba-ba-ba, or something there, or boom, ka. I don't know. Just listen to your own music and know it so well that when there's no words and there's something distinct in the music, that you can do a hit to it to really emphasize it, and it's just going to grab the attention of everybody. Cool? That's your next tip. All right, last one. The goal that you should always have in mind when you're performing is, and I ask this to almost every artist I work with, the audience should want to party with you. If they don't want to party with you, you've lost them. Just think about all the rock stars. You want to meet and greet all of them. You want to hang with them. You want to, oh man, if I could just, chill with them for a minute. I know we'd be best friends or whatever. That's what you want your audience to think of you. At the end of each show, they'd be like, oh, I want to party with that guy. I want to party with the whole band. They seem like so much fun. All right? You need to seem like just the party is always where you are, because you're the rock star. You're looking the part. You're doing the moves. And just your personality that comes through. People want to be around you and gravitate you. And if they want to do that, they're going to come to more of your shows. They're going to buy more merchandise and more of your CDs. So, yeah, just some random tips and some things that I've been thinking about lately. If you got any comments, leave them below. And, yeah, until next time, take care.